I regret to inform you that we have more protests of people singing to share with you here on KCMO. So if your ears are in danger of bleeding, well, just turn it down a little bit. That's my only warning. Stay with us because I promise you'll like this, but just turn it down a hair. Okay, John?
Well, I think it's pleasant enough.
Okay. All right.
I think so.
All right.
You might confuse it for something other than what it is.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, this was yesterday. Steps of the Capitol. I guess it was a beautiful weekend in Washington, D.C., because you had, looked like a few dozen folks, including members of Congress, including our very own Congressman Emmanuel Cleaver in the house.
You Musty Moo Moo Moo.
He's sitting there on the steps of the Capitol. Cory Booker is there, U.S. Senator from New Jersey. I think I saw Hakeem Jeffries in this crowd as well. They're sitting there on the steps of the Capitol, and there is a man leading them in a song. There are people holding Free Palestine signs as well in this crowd. And here is what they were singing. And I will stop this as we go along because even Emmanuel Cleaver is looking very uncomfortable. And if he is looking uncomfortable, given the protest that he has been taking place in over the last couple of months, and you know this is awkward as all get out. Let's roll it.
You know the song from the beginning. I will build this world from love. And you must build this world from love.
All right, Cleaver.
And if we build this world from love.
Oh, yes.
This Broadway production up for a Tony Award. Can I describe the guy like in the movie Rudy?
Yeah.
There's his buddy.
Yeah.
That needs to learn how to pick up girls.
Yeah.
Rudy's got the knack. D-Bob.
Yeah.
There's D-Bob is on the steps there with a rainbow scarf and a yarmulke on, singing a song with some Yiddish lyrics in front of a Free Palestine sign.
Yes, you can't make this up, man.
I'm not, right?
You can't make it up. Oh, my gosh. I will share this on X at Pete Mundo momentarily, just so you can see it for yourself. But you can't make up the description that John Anthony just provided. The Free Palestine signs, the guy in the yarmulke singing.
With the rainbow scarf.
Rainbow scarf, the goofy sunglasses, Cleaver's over his right shoulder, awkwardly like, oh, man, this ain't good. And then he starts clapping to try to pretend he's into
Just
it.
so you don't look like Biden at an event, you better at least go along with it.
And then there's a guy to Cleaver's left who I keep looking at. No idea who he is. But if Matt Gaetz was 20 years older, receded hairline, 20 pounds heavier, and looked like he wanted to be a mobster, it would be the guy to Cleaver's left, right? Doesn't he look like a fat, old, washed-up Matt Gaetz mobster style?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could totally see that.
I mean, it's just a who's
Jack
who.
Nicklaus in him.
Yeah.
I want to know where you get a key lime green suit.
Yeah, that guy in the... What is going on here? And these people have lost... I mean, Trump has broken them, man. I don't know what is going on. The Free Palestine sign is just killer.
I do think the guy leading the song is a gay Jewish man who wants to free Palestine. So I don't know what's to say about that guy, but it's pretty wild.
He may be Jewish, but he ain't a friend of Israel's. I'll tell you that right now. Holy cow.
No.
Wow. So that was going on the steps of D.C. yesterday. I mean, they are just broken, man. They just keep saying, you know what? What do we do? What do we do? How do we handle Trump? What do we do next? Well, let's sing the next stupid song we can find and all sit on the steps of the Capitol on a beautiful Sunday and do it together. Man. So this comes after their big outrage over the weekend. And this happened, this was after we got off the air on Friday. This Wisconsin judge that they are just up in arms about. Friday, Democratic lawmakers reacted, writes Axios, with ferocity to the arrest of Wisconsin Judge Hannah Dugan, who allegedly helped an illegal immigrant avoid arrest by ICE agents. So they just melted down over this whole deal. The allegation, of course, is that she was helping illegal immigrants avoid ICE. Now, Emmanuel Cleaver, speaking of him, he posted on X about this over the weekend. Or actually, it was on Friday. He posted about this. And what did Emmanuel Cleaver have to say? His statement read as follows. This is what we are used to seeing in third world banana republics. As the Trump administration continues to trample over the Constitution and the rule of law, it is critically important that the Republicans in Congress and on the Supreme Court join in the fight to stop this lawlessness. Now, I did a little digging on old Emmanuel Cleaver tweets after I saw his post. And I found a lot of posts from 2018, 2019, and 2020 of Emmanuel Cleaver saying the big thing that many on his side of the aisle said for years. You know the phrase I'm about to read to you. No one is above the law. No one. I looked that up, and I found tweets from June 4th of 2018. Writing here, Emmanuel Cleaver. Nobody, not even the president, is above the law. In June of 2019, he wrote, no American is above the law. In August of 23, after another Trump indictment, he said, quote, as I said after previous indictments, the keystone to our democracy and the freedoms we cherish so dearly is the rule of law, administered equally to all people, no matter their position or personal attributes. No one is above the law. We can go to July of 2020. The president is not above the law, writes Emmanuel Cleaver. But now, yes, they believe a Wisconsin judge who is alleged to have helped illegal immigrants avoid ICE agents should be, for some reason, above the law.
Man, he's getting old. He kind of forgets what he writes from time to time, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
That was last year.
Yeah, I mean, that's if he's even writing his own stuff on his own social media accounts, which is debatable as well.
Yep.
Did you just call him Manny?
Manny. Yeah. Why not?
I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
We might have to give him that nickname. If we
Manny
don't,
Moo Moo.
You Musty Moo Moo Moo.
Whatever we're going to call him. Yeah, that works for me. I like that nickname for Emmanuel Cleaver, Manny. I don't know if he's ever been called that before, but we may have to start that trend as well. But the same people who for years insisted, I know it's Trump, I know he was the president, but no one's above the law. They magically now want to make sure that even if the evidence is there, a Wisconsin judge should be above the law. That's the case that they're making. And I actually think you'll see this story peter out pretty quickly. I was surprised it didn't get more attention over the weekend, to be totally honest. I mean, it got attention, but I thought it was going to get more than it actually got.